You also see, then we can start. Is it streaming?
Good morning.
Good morning, Pendra. Is it streaming now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll go. Okay, friends, good morning. We welcome you to the Masterclass 6 today. So far we have talked about the importance of analyzing the consumer and with the help consumer behavior and how important is to go for such analysis. And we have seen three important models. The three important models would be, we have already talked about it. Uh, One is uh, Philip Kotler's model, black box model, and then EKB model, and then Harvard and SAFE model. And now let's go in for some practical applications into that, because the first important aspect is to find out a customer for the product or service you're going to deliver. So all consumers are not one and the same. We have already talked about it earlier also. So you need to look at the entire consumer class and then segment them. There are very many approaches in the process of segmenting the consumers, because no two consumers are one and the same in terms of age, gender, for example, or in terms of their buying habits, in terms of their need patterns and all that. So that's the reason why we need to discuss on what we call consumer segmentation. Segmentation is something like division, and this division must be in a systematic way. That's why we talk about the segmentation. It's also called market segmentation. The products will be based on certain type of markets, and certain products are delivered in certain markets. So the market structure need be understood. Market means the consumers existing there and how do they demand the product, like that. So consumer segmentation is segmentation analysis is essential for businesses to understand their audience clearly. We need to know who are our customers and how do they behave in the marketplace, what is their age, what is their gender, what is their what we call place of residence or whatever. So then create target market strategies. Hello, any disturbance there, please? I request all of you to go for mute. Oh, thank you. And create target marketing strategy. For the purposes of creating targeted marketing strategies, we need to understand what type of customers are there for our product and how do we cater to them. So by segmenting the market, companies can tailor their products and services. Please note that we need to be very specific about that particular product class to that particular market segment. Either it can be product or service. And it is important for us to communicate to the customer so that the product can meet the specific needs of different consumer groups. That's why we need to first understand their need patterns and then design and deliver the product or service. And communication also can be made particularly easy if you can understand to whom you're going to deliver. So that's advertisement strategies. That what we mean by communication means advertisement strategies. So let's examine, because we have said already that the consumer segmentation is a systematic approach, a scientific approach of segmenting the separating the markets and on the basis of consumer. The first is demographic segmentation. Demography is all about the science of population. This segmentation divides consumer based on measurable characteristics such as age, gender, income, educational level, qualification, whatever, education levels, occupational levels, and the family size component of the family. So these are easily measurable, right? So you can identify age groups, for example, because that's where we, distinguish between younger age and older age people. Gender, maybe that male customers or female customers. Income levels, we have a bracket of income levels and low income brackets and higher income brackets. Premium products, etc., can be catered to a higher income brackets as such. And education standards, we safely assume that highly educated people will be purchasing, and their buying behavior would be just sophisticated and all that. Based on occupation also, like whether it is in agriculture or industry. Now today we have in industry again manufacturing services. Now we have industry specific like software sector, etc., etc. And the family size, how many people live in a family, like a family of four or family of five or whatever you call it. So this is very important. For example, you are selling a a luxury product. So don't you think that the luxury product will be bought only by high income consumers? Yes, it is. So we need to understand how to reach a high income consumer through advertisement, through product placement, etc. So luxury brands like Rolex wristwatches or Gucci, nightwear, focus on high income consumers who can afford only premium products. There's no point in selling this product to lower income group, because we our segmentation here is on the basis of high income, low income, who have the capacity to buy a luxury product as such. Say another important example for application to understand. A car manufacturer may design economy models for middle income customers and low income customers, and premium models for high net worth individuals. That's how Tata Nano was born. Of course, it is not aggressively marketed today, but there are Tata Nanos on roads today, even in metropolitan cities. Tata Nano is a small car for lower income, middle income customers as such. For high premium models as Tata, we have a lot of other models for high income brackets as well, Tata cars. So that's what we mean by a demographic segmentation. Then about psychographic segmentation. Second one is a psychographic segmentation, where we take into consideration the lifestyles, interests, values, attitudes, and personality traits of the customers. Based on that, the customer class segmentation can be done, because all people may not have the same lifestyle, same interests, same values, same attitudes, and pay same personality dimensions. For example, uh, you want to buy any product for that matter. Say, for example, shoes. You want to buy a shoe. So now consider how a marketer should reach you. So what type of shoe you are interested in means that they need to study your lifestyles broadly, your interests, your values, your attitudes, and your personality traits. So you classify the customers on the basis of lifestyles. So because we can say people, college going students will be preferring these type of products. In, say for example, you are into fashion cycle. Of course, incomes of your parents also must be considered important. So, for example, Nike, this sports shoe marketing example we take here, Nike targets fitness conscious individuals who buy sports shoes, who go to gyms, and who go for regular exercises, etc. Because it is safely assumed that those people who regularly go for fitness exercises, who value an active and sporty lifestyle, they are said to be in a sporty lifestyle. So their preferences would be like, so Nike addresses those classes of customers with their product range. So another application we can say here, a company selling an organic food products, because today we have a lot of fertilizer, pesticide oriented food products now. People are not interested in that, and they are moving to organic. So the company selling organic food products may target health conscious consumers, because these health conscious consumers go less frequently to outing and eat outside food. So you may appeal to those customers, health conscious customers, for organic foodstuffs, who generally prioritize the sustainability, wellness, etc. So that's what we refer to as a psychographic segmentation based product supply. Next is the behavioral segmentation. What's this? Consumers are grouped based on their buying behavior. How do they buy a product, X product? For example, I am brand loyal to Colgate. So one of the aspects of buying behavior is brand loyalty, or consumers continuously buying this particular brand. That becomes a very important parameter here. So the brand loyal. Then about usage rate, how how many number of times, meaning at what frequency the buyer will be buy. Especially these are the issues when we talk about FMCG products, meaning fast moving consumer products. We user usage rate is much more, right? For example, you may say car, consumer durable. You can't think of this kind of a thing, because once in lifetime we buy a car, and of course twice or thrice you may change your car models. That's a different thing. But in the case of usage, I mean FMCG products, we say usage rate. And benefits sort, what the customers are asking. Is it for a price? Is it for quality? Or is it for one plus one offers, price at one discount, or whatever? How do the consumers behave in the process of buying a product? For example, you may say that one plus one offer scores a lot in the market. It means that the buyers are interested in getting the product benefit. So you offer such kind of sales deals in the market. That's called benefits sought by the customers. And their spending patterns. How do they spend on the window dressing, window shopping when they go in for it? Or most of the customers know on online marketing or whatever. So you need to understand this. Say, for example, here, Starbucks, a global brand of coffee shop, uses a rewards program to retain loyal customers and encourage repeat purchases. I have already told you, it's one plus one offer. See, for example, if you suppose we may give a coupon, and the next time you have 20% discount on in our restaurant, we'll give a coupon, and those people will come again and enjoy whatever they feel like in the restaurant, because that we are encouraging a repeat purchase. You're encouraging a repeat purchase. All these things count a lot here. This is called on scoring on buyer behavior. And next, of course, another application we can say, e-commerce platforms like Amazon suggest products based on customers' past purchases and browsing history. I have already told you, thanks to AI, artificial intelligence enabled systems. For example, you go to Amazon site and search for the product, go on searching for the product. A technology helps Amazon to track your browsing history, what type of browsing and what type of products you are searching in Amazon. So what may happen is this information is available for Amazon management, and then when you go onto Amazon site, you will be suggested about the products coming in. You also buy, or your friends also bought. People also bought one, two, three, four. It goes on screening. So because this is what it means, because how consumers behave in the marketplace, there are a number of strategies that the manufacturers will generally use. Okay, right. Third and fourth one is a geographic segmentation. This is geographic segmentation is all about place, right? You belong to southern part of the country, somebody belong to northern part of the country, for example. And what happens here is based on the location, such as maybe country or a state or whatever, city, climate and population density, etc. For example, you are living in Delhi, so I'm living in a hot city like southern part of the city like Chennai. So the buying habits of different types of products will differ. For example, see, for example, when you go to extreme north, and like for example in northern eastern regions, you have the what you call high snowfall. Winter is very severe. You require woolen clothes, and these kind of woolen clothes are not necessarily important in case of people living in Chennai, the hottest place normally. Even in winter also we don't find that kind of what do you call chilly weather here. That's how it goes. So say for example winter clothing brands like North Face market heavily in colder regions. Naturally clothing brands, winter clothing brands, where demand for thermal wear is very high because we need to have to protect our bodies. So there's a demand for thermal wear, and those products will be sold only in those eastern regions where snowfall is high and all that. Another example we can say a beverage company may sell hot drinks in colder climates. See, a beverage company may sell hot drinks. This is your beer, brandy, or whatever. A beverage company sells hot drinks in colder climates and cold refreshments in tropical regions. Yeah, absolutely, because we have different types of region. What do you call the seasons? Ours is a tropical country as such. So based on the seasonal variations, you supply these type of things. For example, you use air conditioners only in summer. I make clear what I'm saying. That's how it goes. Like water, air coolers, air conditioners, etc. So that's another thing. We are segmenting the market based on place, location, such as country, city, and its climate, its population density, etc., etc. So why is this customer segmentation is important? Why all these things? First point, what we can mention as an important point is it enhances marketing efficiency. Yes, because you are not supposed to play a blind game, isn't it? You are supposed to target the customer where he or she is, what type of behavior he exhibit in the buying, in the process of buying of the products, what type of, what gender, what age group. All these things are meaningful here. So businesses can create personalized marketing campaigns, not only advertising, in product delivery also. So there's one. It enhances marketing efficiency. We're not playing a blind game, mind it. We are targeting a particular customer. So segmentation is said to be important. The second one is because you're reaching the right kind of customers with the right product at the right time at the right place. It improves customer satisfaction. How can you do that? You should know who is the customer and what type of behavior he exhibits, what he wants actually, and where he lives. Is this product suits him? All these things are important, right? So consumers receive products and services that align with their preferences. So you need to study the preferences. What do they need? Because all products and services are bought only for satisfying their own needs, and that's what we have already said. So second important advantage is improving customer satisfaction. And third, of course, when you have a highly satisfied customer base, and if you have the strategy to target the right audience, right customers at the right place at the right product, definitely the brand loyalty increases and it leads to higher sales for your product. So the third important advantage is market segmentation, customer segmentation is it increases profitability. And the fourth point is supports product development. Yes, because you're in search of what exactly the product that is needed by the customers, and wherein they can go for product revisions, product repositions, because unless you study how the customers behave, it's not possible. So this kind of customer segmentation supports product development. Companies can innovate based on consumer needs and preferences. Innovation means bringing in new products to newer customers in the process of supplying them the goods of which they need actually. So that's what we mean. In conclusion, when we talk about customer segmentation, about this section of the discussion, it allows businesses to understand the target audience. Actually, because we want to know who is the right customer for us and optimize marketing strategies, because we don't want to have this kind of a hit or miss strategy, whether X works or Y works or Z works strategy. So hit or miss is very problematic. No, it is wasting your own resources. So a little research on customer segmentation helps you to target the correct customer at the right price, right place, and right with the right product. So by effectively using these kind of segmentation approaches like demographic, psychographic, behavioral, geographic, etc., companies can improve customer engagement because customer is asking X. If you supply Y, customer engagement is gone. You are not connected to customers' minded, and you should study the customers first. That's why we said the very purpose of business is to create a customer, not to create a product. You can create a product a little later, but before that, create a customer, have a knowledge base. Who is the customer for us? What is his needs, etc. That's what it means. So customer, for a customer engagement, also it is very important for you to going for this customer segmentation, and that drives business growth as such. Now, let's examine one more aspect here: understanding consumer needs and motivations. What is the framework for understanding consumer needs and motivations? Please note that we are discussing a very important aspect of understanding consumer, right? Why, how important in the second part of the discussion, as stated in the first part, we have said importance of customer analysis, consumer analysis. The second part here in master class 6 also we talk about the identification of the right customer, framework for understanding customer needs and motivations. So is there any basis to understand needs and motivations? Do you know how many, how customers have the needs? What are the needs of the customers? How do they behave? Let's examine. Yeah, the students of marketing management, the theory of motivation, I think, being covered in principles of management in the first semester. I don't know. Okay, so this is again here important. Maslow's need hierarchy. Most of you might be knowing it. Maslow's, Abraham H. Maslow's need hierarchy theory, and it's a psychological theory proposed by Abraham H. Maslow that categorizes human needs into 5 levels. We shall discuss these things in detail now, because how this model, how it helps the marketers. We come to that application of this model. So this is a framework which is widely used in consumer analysis to understand buyer behavior and motivations. In the process of influencing buyer behavior, we need to understand the needs and motivations, how consumer is motivated to buy XYZ products. So businesses and marketers apply this model. Let's see how this model works. Here is how each level translates into behaving consumer behavior, how consumer behaves. Maybe let's examine. This is a need hierarchy: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see the what you call a pyramid in a diagrammatic. Of course, I did not give a pyramidical diagram here, but most of you might be knowing from first level to second level, third level, till the consumer reaches self-actualization need. So there is a point of learning for marketers also when we refer to these kind of needs as such. One is physiological needs. Physiological needs are basic survival needs, like physical need, what we call biological need. These are fundamental needs of survival. We have to live, right? We have to live. So, what are the products that are important for us to satisfy these fundamental need? Food, water, shelter, clothing, etc. This is the physiological need. Now, consumers purchase products that fulfill these needs without much emotional or aspirational consideration. Please note, very, very important. There is no emotional consideration. I'm hungry. I want food. That's it. I'm thirsty. I want water. Whether it is Bisleri or somebody Tata water, I am not interested. I want to drink water because I'm thirsty. I want to live somewhere. I need a shelter. I am a civilized individual. So I need clothing. Of course, if you look at fashion clothing and all that, that's another aspect. So these are physiological needs. So the customers will be, I mean, the marketers who supply these type of products which can cater to the psychological needs of the customers. Let's take example. Say, for example, grocery stores selling essential food items like dals and rice and all that. There's not much of a product differentiation. There's not much of a bigger advertisement campaigns and all that, because it's a rice or a wheat or some wheat flour or whatever you call it, very basic, attended to basic needs of the consumers. And bottled water brands like Bisleri, look at it, bottled water brands like Bisleri. There's not much of a big advertisement and all that influences, because just want. Then clothing brands provide basic wear like Uniqlo or Jockey. They're not much of a different. They're not much of an advertisement as such. Simple, because clothing is a basic need. So that's what first one, physiological needs. Second one, after you are secured, meaning physiologically good enough, then you require protection and security. This is what we call safety needs. Second needs emerge after psychological needs are satisfied. Safety need emerge. That's how Maslow discusses. That's why it is need hierarchy: one, two, three, four, five. One basic survival need are met. Consumers seek security and stability in their lives. Yes, I want to be secure enough. I want to be stable in my life events. So this includes financial security, health insurance, and protection from potential harm. There may be certain risks for my life. So I want some safety, protection from potential harm, or I want financial security for me, or maybe because my health get disturbed and health expenses, I require insurance. So these are the things, simple examples I'm saying, a lot of products here, services. So that need comes next, safety needs. So examples are life and health insurance policies like LIC and many Max life insurance and etc. Private companies also there. And then home security systems like your total security locking system, etc. Because there may be a burglary or thefts, etc. Investment options. You have some surplus money, you want to invest somewhere else. And then, of course, you have a lot of options like buying gold or buying land or investment in bank or going for stock market investments or mutual funds, whatever. See, these are all because once I am secure, then I look at, so once I'm physiological needs are okay for me, then I look at safety. So that's another important aspect. Third is social needs. Now, because we have already said we are humans. Humans are social animals, we said. Man is a social animal. Human being is a social animal. We're social beings. There's a network. We seek friendship, acceptance, companionship is necessary for us, and that there is a sense of belonging. So, consumers, in the process of satisfaction of these social needs, their level of making purchases that enhance their social status and help them to connect with others. That's very, very important. So, for example, you buy a smartphone, you want to link yourself with somebody else by by calling or by sending messages or whatever. That's how today social media platforms emerge. This is much important today because social needs belongingness. I want to relate myself to as many as possible. So these are the good examples. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I do not know how many of you have accounts in Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, etc. Because you want to link yourself on the to people outside your arena, so that kind of a thing. Then fashion brands that create identity and community. So we want to relate other yourself with others by looking, by presenting yourself good enough. Because once you wear a Nike shoe or Gucci apparel or whatever it is, you look pretty good, and you require some acceptance from others by being good enough by clothing. So there's fashion brands. And again, you go to restaurants, of course. In case of a physiological need, what you want is a basic food, that's all. But today you have very popular restaurants in malls or whatever. Big branded restaurants are there today. You want to eat outside, so dining at a popular restaurants or attending events to socialize. For example, you there's a big program going on and you buy a ticket and be there. You witness an IPL cricket match, for example, by spending 5,000, 10,000 tickets, or a musical night, for example. All these things mean that you are with a need of belonging and relationships. That's how the events are also being planned. I make a lot of saying, for example, I want to get a event planned for you in Hyderabad, where I invite some popular singers, but I have to pay them. But at the same time, I will also, give a ticket rate, for example, for you, and you have to pay for me. And with the ticket only, you will be admitted into the hall, whatever. So that's what you just see. All these meaning that you are also having social needs, belonging, and relationships need. That's how the business also grows with this. Then about esteem needs. So once his physiological need gets satisfied, safety needs emerge. Safety needs get satisfied, social needs emerge. If social needs get satisfied, next is esteem needs emerge. That means me, my status, my recognition. So customers at this stage seek self-respect, confidence, and recognition from others. Recognition. I want recognition. I want be like this. So they make purchases that symbolize me, my achievement, my status, or my success story, whatever. So examples here. Most of the luxury brands that is being sold only on this particular need satisfaction approach, meaning luxury calls like cars like Tesla, BMW, Mercedes Benz, people who drive these things, who own these, highly status oriented people. Just like that, you have a wristwatches like Omega, Rolex, premium brands. Look at what it means. And exclusive memberships. You want to be a member in X club or Y club or Jet club, for example. So this is how it goes. the clubs where you would like to seek a membership. For example, in airports or even railways also you can see, because there are certain lounges, you need to pay money and take rest till your travel time is declared. So that's how it goes. So this is fourth, esteem needs. Then fifth is the extreme, self actualization needs. That means you want to actualize yourself and seek personal development, knowledge gaining, creativity, and self improvement. You want to be like that. So, where are the opportunities for you to improve yourself? See now, purchases are driven by a desire for self fulfillment rather than status. Status is okay, fine. Now it is self fulfillment. I want to be good enough in terms of my personal growth, and I want to fulfill my all the needs. Actualize, self actualized, being number one. So, for example, here, online platforms like you have a lot of things like, you might be knowing it, Coursera, Masterclass, Udemy. These are very good examples today that you can do an n plus one number of courses. No need to go to university. No need to go to any college or school or whatever. At your own pace, you can learn. Everything, of course, is completely flexible. These are online learning platforms today. Earlier in our olden days, we don't have this kind of self growth and fulfillment services. No, absolutely. For you, it is. You can go to Udemy site and look at. They're having hundreds of courses available with expert design and expert coaching or whatever. Of course, it is an online. So that's how it goes. So most of you, if you are interested, we can go for that. Online learning platforms is another important, because this is based on what? Self-actualization need of an individual. Again, fitness and wellness programs. Like even in your mobile apps also, we have meditation apps. You have like yoga retreats or a lot of things. Why? Because you want to be good, fitness oriented individual you are, and you want to have to attend to a wellness program, go to meditation and take the a course in meditation or participate in a meditation camp. All these things are for personal growth and fulfillment. And again, philanthropic activities and giving back to society. For example, you want to give back to society. Where are you now? How to give money? Of course, you can go and give your surplus money to the needy. That's a different story. But today we have global brands available today, organizations available today to ask you to just give as a donation. If you look at your television, you find a lot of voluntary pressure groups, service groups are operating. Pay only 800 per month, donate 800 or 700 per month, and you can attend to a lot of required blind people, provide sight for them. This is a appeal that you're going to have. That's how it goes. Philanthropic activities. This is also called self-actualization in satisfaction. Then about the application in marketing, how consumer analysis helps. Of course, this again repeat exercise, but then one is segmenting the consumers. You can classify the products based on market strategies as such, so on the basis of target audience classification. And second one is you can correctly reach the customer with the right product. This is called product positioning. You need to position the product to the right customer. If you position the product to the wrong customer, you can't have a sale. Third is how you are going to design your pre-sale effort, to whom you are going to talk through media, emotional and aspirational appeals you can give. This is called advertisement strategy. This is a pre-sale effort. selling the product in the mind of the consumers before the customer walks into the retail outlet to buy the product. So that's what advertising strategies can be designed only when you have an idea about this consumer analysis. Then, of course, we have already said that understanding of different types of needs based on Maslow's need hierarchy. Let us look at a case, practical case now. Most of you know this Amazon's. Let's see what is the strategy of Amazon, consumer centric strategy. You find, I think most of you are aware of Amazon. Yes or no? Yes, if you just see Amazon app download and then see Amazon site. Even of course you can go for the website and also open it. So Amazon is one of the largest e-commerce platforms, one of the oldest also. And this Amazon, an online platform, has built its success on complete intellectual understanding of consumer behavior. They collect a lot of data when you browse Amazon site by leveraging big data, artificial intelligence. You know, we talk about big data analytics and all. Data is analyzed, and they come to know how they will be knowing how the consumers normally browse and what type of products that they are going to buy. All these things is a very important data for. So by leveraging big data, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, ML, it's called, Amazon continuously adapts its business strategies to enhance customer experience and drive sale. See this. See, that's why we said customer data is important. Customer analysis is important. You don't know what type of product that you're going to recommend. Please note, Amazon is not a manufacturer. It's only a largest e-commerce platform. It works on B2B model. You know what is meant by B2B? Business to business. Because most of the companies who are manufacturing products and other services will be with the Amazon under B2B model. So they don't manufacture, but they are the largest e-commerce platform. That's it. So what is the key strategies that what are the key strategies that Amazon follows for consumer analysis or customer analysis? One is big data and artificial intelligence in consumer behavior analytics. Amazon collects vast amount of customer data. Suppose you click, your thing will be recorded there. Your entry into an inquiry of Amazon site is captured. So you the tools uh, examine your browsing data, analyze your browsing data. What type of customers what type of products you are searching for, how many times you search there. So you and what type of goods generally you buy. This is called purchase patterns and consumer reviews. They also encourage you to give a consumer review, and after purchase, you can, of course, it's optional, but most of us will be giving our reviews also there. So all these things will be reviewed by Amazon and suggest the products to the right type of customers. All these things are made possible only once you have a complete idea of consumer analytics. And AI powered algorithms analyze this data and how it is of technology inside there. And we don't want to have dwell into a more detailed approach. But the point is taken here so that it is to be clearly understood that customer analysis is very, very important because it is an online platform. We don't know, millions and millions of people browse data, get into the Amazon platform, and browse the data and all. So AI powered algorithms analyze this data to identify emerging trends. What are the products that are being bought, how they are, What are the popular products in the eyes of consumers? And what are the potential consumer preferences? All the data will be made available. See, this interesting aspect can be also maybe there with Flipkart also. So, for example, if a customer frequently purchases fitness products, right? Fitness products like your protein powders, for example, whatever, then Amazon suggests related items. Am I clear what I'm saying? When you're a fitness lover, for example, it knows. I mean, it is known to Amazon that frequently you're buying fitness products. So Amazon suggests related items, like your protein supplements or workout apparel, track suits or whatever it is, because you're prompted to buy a product. See, this is an excellent thing. How can you know this? You can know this only once you have a consumer analysis, and it should be captured. Consumer analytics must be captured. That is the reason why we always talk about importance of consumer analysis. So Amazon's recommendation engine uses collaborative filtering and deep learning to predict products that consumers are likely to buy. This is, of course, the technology inside. How do they go in for personalized recommendations? For example, I'm surprised to know on my mobile when I go to a Amazon site, I'm recommended with XYZ products. How come the Amazon knows about my preference pattern? Yes, it is. My data is analytically being processed there, and the Amazon recommends me how it is for. It uses the Amazon recommendation engine uses collaborative filtering and deep learning to predict products that the consumers are likely to buy. Look at the data. 35% of Amazon sales reportedly come from personalized recommendations. Excellent, excellent. 35% of Amazon sales reportedly come from personal recommendations, personalized recommendations. Amazon recommended, hence I have taken. Such sales are 35%. For example, a customer who buys a Kindle e reader receives recommendations for ebooks in their preferred genre. Meaning, how many of you, because I don't know whether you're a book lover or not, most of the book lovers, Amazon has got Kindle versions. Kindle version is all. See, if you want to buy a book, right, and it may be 1,005 rupees, 1,500, and buying a book at 1,500 rupees and read it, maybe 200 pages, 300 pages, may be difficult. So what happens here, Amazon also has a thing like Kindle version is that you can be a member in that Amazon book club, where that can be given for you, summary will be given for you free. You can read you can read. Of course, there is a duration in which you are supposed to read and all. There are certain guidelines. You can follow the guidelines. This is the Kindle e-reader, it is called. No physical book available. No, Kindle version is available. So you can go on online, read online. This is how you see the markets are growing, and see Amazon is helping. So that's what we call personalized recommendations. Third one is dynamic pricing strategy. See, Amazon continuously adjusts prices, mind it. A lot of discounts, this, that, and all. It's a big, big story. And I suggest all of you, the students of marketing management, to study Amazon success story. Lot of articles are there, research articles. Please go through. Amazon continuously adjusts prices based on demand trends, competitor pricing, and inventory levels. Fantastic approach. And all this done today with the help of technology. AI powered pricing algorithms analyze real time market conditions to maximize sales and profitability. They also examine what type of products are being bought, at what prices people are interested to buy. I am interested to buy a, for example, as an umbrella, and say maybe at 150, 200 rupees. for example. So this kind of information get tracked by AI powered pricing algorithms. So during festive seasons on high demand periods, Amazon increases prices for trending products. Hey, see, you anyway you are going to buy, right? So that kind of trending products, Amazon slightly increases prices while offering discounts on slower moving inventory, meaning that if uh, people are not interested to buy a particular category of a product, they offer discounts because these products will be moving very, very slowly. So that's why they offer discounts. All these are made possible only once you are completely aware of consumer analysis and pull the data, and data analytics also is very important. Then about customer loyalty through Amazon Prime. See, Prime membership offers free and fast shipping, exclusive discounts, and access to streaming services. Amazon has made a significant success story in e-marketing platform. There's no other alternative. Absolutely important because of course Flipkart and all other also their Minta and other things are there. This subscription model uh, fosters repeat purchases and higher customer retention rates. You will receive a message on your WhatsApp, or it can be an email that this is the product that's available, new thing, and all. So, Prime members, Amazon Prime membership, if you take Prime members, are more likely to shop on Amazon due to added benefits, lot of benefits. One is it will be delivered free without any delivery charges, and it can be fast shipping. The premium, because once you say for ordinary customers, it may take, say, for example, 2 3 days. For you, within 4 hours, 5 hours, the product is product is traced and obtained, and it is meant for shipping, and it will be delivered on time. Look at these things. Customer loyalty through Amazon Prime is another interesting thing. Before we close this session, we have something to talk to. Amazon consumer centric approach driven by big data and AI, which has actually revolutionized the e-commerce landscape. Very, very important. So this is the technology behind it. See, Amazon is on its toes to refine completely its strategies based on consumer behavior. Mind it, you have to track how the consumers are moving in the marketplace, what type of behaviors they exhibit in the process of buying X product, Y product, Z product. When a new product is launched, how the consumers react to that. So that's how it goes. Amazon maintains its position as an industry leader, no doubt about it. It's an industry leader while ensuring customer satisfaction and loyalty. So in this session, we just close here. In Masterclass 6, Section 2 of Introduction to Consumer Analysis. What we have talked is, one is consumer behavior models provide structured insights. There's no doubt about it. Number two, segmentation, market segmentation, consumer segmentation is very important, and it allows businesses to create personalized marketing strategies. See, something very important when you receive an email from Amazon or a message in your own mobile, for example, how exciting it is. So that's how it goes. And the third important one, understanding consumer motivation definitely enhances brand positioning. You go on, revising your products and reposition the products continuously. The only thing is that is made possible only when you can understand consumers' purchase decisions. How are they traveling in, buying different types of products? What are their needs? What are their emotions? What are their perceived values of the particular products? And we're talking about Maslow's need hierarchy, how it's applied there. And I don't have to tell you, all these things are meaningful for you all. Amazon one, good examples when we say how they showcase importance of data-driven consumer analysis. One, of course, Amazon, just now discussed. Then about Apple, focuses on brand loyalty and premium positioning by appealing to aspirational tech savvy consumers. And Nike, the sportswear, always targeting through advertisement and sponsorship, etc. And the key learning here is when we say consumer behavior insights are very, very important. There are certain structural models, what we have discussed, and there's a need for segmenting the customer class, and everything is data driven marketing. That's the reason why we said consumer analysis and analytics must be captured, analyzed, not simply capturing, it's analyzed, and then understand how the consumers are moving. And these type of data driven strategies only can optimize marketing efforts and build strong brand loyalty and derive growth. We stop here, and then we can have any sessions. Sorry, any questions or whatever you can.
Yeah.
Yes, floor is open for questions.
It's a elaborative discussion on models. Yeah, it's good models.
Yes, yes, correct,
Yeah.
correct.
So